Okay, get ready to dive into a world that's woven from memory, music, and, well, post-consumer waste. We're breaking down a campaign setting that's part Afrofuturist dreamscape, part interdimensional road trip, and it's all about the power of the stories we tell. So, let's see what this world really sounds like.
Right. This one line is pretty much your key to understanding everything. You need to forget about static characters. In Jaglavak 1963, you're a nexus of possibilities. You don't just, travel from A to B. You can actually make the world take you where you want to go. Think of it this way. Instead of looking for a bridge to cross a chasm, you could convince the chasm that it was never even there to begin with.
So, for all you role players out there, this is the big question, right? Imagine your character's backstory isn't just some flavor text you wrote on a sheet, it's your arsenal. The songs they love, the poems they remember, these are not passive details. No way. They are active, tangible tools you can use to shape reality itself.
So, what does this reality even look like? Well, it's a world quite literally built from the scraps of other realities, a whole universe of recycled dreams. The very ground you walk on has a history, a story that's been repurposed into something totally new.
This is not your shiny, chrome-plated future, not at all. The architecture here is a testament to pure ingenuity and, necessity. A greenway ramp might be held up by columns that were cast from generations of discarded car tires. Everything has a past, and that past is visible, it's tangible, and it's a huge part of the whole aesthetic.
And the scale of this recycling is just staggering. I mean, we are talking about massive ocean liners, these Sigula-class pleasure barges that have been repurposed as new vessels. Your character might get their next mission briefing from an office inside an old automat trailer, or maybe conduct a secret meeting in a beat-up abandoned amusement park. Every single location is just steeped in a former life, and it's all just waiting for you to uncover its secrets.
Okay, so who's actually walking these recycled streets? Well, the world is populated by humans, sure, and AIs, but also by something way more unique, something born between the very cracks of reality. Meet the Tolo. They're part machine, part insectoid consciousness, and part child. They are literally born from something called a hyperprism, a nexus point between alternate realities. So these aren't just aliens, they're living paradoxes. A Tolo character doesn't speak with words. Instead, they communicate in a language of pictures for feelings and pure mathematics for logic. They're the absolute ultimate non-human player character, experiencing and interacting with the world at a level that is just fundamentally different.
And this quote, man, this gets right to the heart of the Taklo. Despite their wild cosmic origins and their complex nature, they have this really simple, profound desire for connection. They choose their families. This one line just grounds this incredibly high-concept species in a very relatable, very human, or maybe post-human, emotional truth. So, we've seen the world, and we've met some of its inhabitants. Now let's dig into the power that actually shapes it. This is the core mechanic, the magic system, if you will, of Jaglavak 1963. And believe it or not, it is all about art. See, in this world, memory is fragile, but music is the key. A song is not just a tune, it is a trigger. It can unlock forgotten events, force someone to feel a very specific emotion, or even dredge up a trauma they thought was buried for good. So yeah, as a player, the songs on your character's playlist, those are basically your spells.
And this is where it gets really interesting for a campaign, where it becomes a system for conflict and control. You can literally wage psychological warfare with a single, well-chosen track. Get a song stuck in your rival's head, and you can subtly influence their decisions. But you gotta be careful. If they're powerful enough, they can issue an inhibitor, which is basically a legal block that just nullifies your song's power. It's this constant battle of art, will, and authority.
All right, so we've explored the world, the people, and the power that shapes them. Now, the only real question left is, where do you fit in? This isn't just a setting to look at. It's a world that is waiting for your story to be written right into its fabric.
This is your call to action. I mean, when the laws of physics are as malleable as the lyrics of a song, your character's identity is everything. Are you going to be a force for creation, for chaos, or something else entirely? The choice, quite literally, is yours to sing into existence.
And if you need a place to start, just look at some of the stories that are already unfolding. You could be an ain't driver, a pilot of these repurposed vehicles, haunted by memories you are just desperate to suppress. or a singer who wields their voice as a weapon. Maybe you're a sister wife, navigating the crazy whims of a powerful artist, or an Inksuza AI, a synthetic consciousness, just trying to grapple with the totally illogical nature of the beings you serve. Every single one of these is a campaign just waiting to happen.
Ultimately, that is what it all comes down to. In Jaglavak 1963, you are not just telling a story, you are the story. Your experiences, your memories, your art, they all become part of the world's living, breathing playlist. So press play. What track are you adding to the mix?